Google over-optimization penalty. What is it? It is a tool developed to crack down on webmasters who use excessive methods to gain high search engine rankings. Over-optimization. Pages with too much keyword tickle for the bots and crawlers, and backlinks acquired faster than humanly possible. When someone conducts a search, they actually sit down at their computer and type out their keywords. Webmasters want their websites on page 1 of the search engines. We all know this fact, and Google knows this as well, and that's the competition. Good on-page optimization practices. Now, this is what we do when we want to optimize our pages. Everybody does it. We all follow the rules, but don't do it in excess. So this is what we normally do. The title is usually an H1 tag, and it's usually centered. Subtitles are usually the H2 tag, not necessarily have to be centered. The last sentence is usually an H3 tag, and it is considered centered. Keyword density, between 1 and 2%. So if you've got like 1,000 words, then you have between 10 and 20 keywords mixed in the body that naturally flow. Now it's good to have your keyword within the title, the subtitle, and the last sentence, if you can. Now, picture with the alt tag has keyword. It's important to have your picture relevant to what it is you're talking about, so that the search engine sees the alt tag and knows that the alt tag describes the picture. It should also describe what you're talking about. Outbound links have the relevant nofollow tag. And what this means is relevant nofollow for the bots and for the crawlers. It's got nothing to do with human beings. It's all within the technical part of the writing of the site. But what it means is that the information, people coming to your site, the traffic that's coming to your site, the bots that are coming to your site, they're seeing all of this. You don't want to send that link juice off to a site that you don't want it to go to. Just put it in there into the links that you don't want the bots to follow. All right. Now, if you've got another relevant web page or another blog post that's in your site, link to it. Use bold, italic, and quote your keywords within reason. Don't go overboard, but it's good to emphasize those words with these methods. Keyword in the URL is important. Keyword in the meta description is very important. Keyword in the page title is very important. Keyword in the first sentence of the first paragraph. The body of the article should be over 300 words. In fact, there's been a big discussion on articles should be more than 1,000 words now. The longer the better. They want to, they're thinking that the longer the article, the longer someone's going to stay on your site. However, I don't know if anybody is going to read through a very long dissertation. So that's why they said keep it less than that. So 500 to 750 words is usually good. Stop words. If you don't know what stop words is, Wikipedia's got a great description. But essentially, they're the little words that people use to describe stuff like over, the, at, which, on, is, what. Usually the bots will ignore these words and will ignore the phrase that they're in. So if your keyword description, your title, has one of these stop words in, it's recommended to get them out of there. Find ways to avoid these words. How serious is Google about this over-optimization thing? They're pretty serious. Matt Cutt thinks they are, and this is what he says. We are trying to level the playing field a bit. All those people doing, for lack of a better word, over-optimization or overly SEO versus those making great content and great sites. And it should be sites. We are trying to make Googlebot smarter, make our relevancy better, and we are also looking for those who abuse it, like too many keywords on a page, or exchange way too many links or go well beyond what you normally expect. We have several engineers on my team working on this right now. Scary? No, it's not as bad as you think. All you need to be is honest. Google knows that webmasters will naturally try to make their site presence more visible on a website. We all advertise. They also know that a blog or article has to have the relevant keywords, or else people will never find it. So if you've got a site on race cars and you don't research and write your article on race cars, and people type into the search engine race cars, they're not going to find it if you don't have it in your website. So you got to do it. Optimization methods in question. Here we go. This is what potentially could get you de-indexed. Creation of backlinks far faster than would be humanly possible. Obvious use of automation. Use of spinning programs. Now, what spinning programs is you take the unique article that you have written and you spin it. You create the synonyms and you change the words around so that they become a different article, in fact. But they become a junk article. And a lot of people will use synonym names because they don't want to attach their name to the spun article. And then they will launch this off to article directories or clerk directories. Also, keyword stuffing, which means too many keywords on a page, so more than 1 to 2%. Keyword ghosting, essentially putting the background of your keywords the same as the background of your blog. So if your blog's background is white, and putting keywords into the context of the body, but people don't see them, the bots will. Using jump pages, essentially. The link at Google goes to a page that's completely optimized for the bots and then immediately jumps to the page where the person reads that page. This will get you de-indexed. These practices, not good anymore. Ways to win. Make your site a high quality, unique content relevant to the keywords that you are working on. So, post relevant articles based on keyword focus. Research those keywords. Mix facts that you've done your research on with personal experience, and that becomes instantly unique. Keep people on your site longer. This is called the stickiness on the site. People come to your site, and if they leave right away, too many times Google will start to see this and start to realize, well, maybe your site's not very important after all. So give visitors a reason to stay. So make audio or make a video. List recent written articles or link them in the body of the article to relevant content, like we were saying before. So give a person reason to read more on your site. Win smart, social media. Today is all about the WordPress blog or your web diary. And combine that with Facebook or fan pages, Google+, Twitter, YouTube, and the tribes. Now, I had a person tell me this, and it's a fact based on their information, that the search engines only provided him with 30% of his traffic. The rest of it came from social media. Summary: use your SEO skills. Just don't go overboard. Be sure to be careful about that. Automation can be effective if humanized. So what that means is there are methods where you can allow dripping to take place. Don't blast it all off at once. Just do it like a human would do it. Go about it slowly. So avoid massive backlink building fast, essentially. It's a sure sign you are cheating. It's a sure sign. So embrace change and social media methods. And we will see you on stage.